Near mint condition, the home of collected editions. Oh my gosh, look at that panel of Batman. You have the absolute, you have the deluxe. DC Comics firing on all cylinders.
Hello everybody, my name is Dom of X. Today we're going to be taking a look at the September 2025 solicitations. Despite it being over 100 degrees in California, that won't stop me from talking about DC. Let's get into it. We're going to kick it off with a couple of standard size hardcover and trade paperback release day, same day for both of those formats, and we are kicking it off with none other than an absolute book, which is none other from Denis Camp, a rising star. Every single book that he touches turns to gold, and Javi Rodriguez, look no further if you want the wildest and trippiest experience of this version of Martian Manhunter. $24.99 for the standard size hardcover and $17.99 for the trade paperback. This is now coming out, or should I say, this is coming out on the 18th of November, collecting the first 6 issues of this 12-issue series. Next up, we have Justice League Unlimited and World's Finest We Are Yesterday crossover with a standard size hardcover and trade paperback same day release day. Mark Waid is joined by Christopher Cantwell on the annual, with Clayton Henry, Travis Moore, Dan Mora, and Dan McDade on art. This is $24.99, 176 pages, or $17.99 if you prefer the trade paperback. And this comes right after the first arc of Mark Waid's brand new Justice League Unlimited ongoing, collecting issues 38 to 39 of World's Finest, Justice League Unlimited 6 through 8, and Annual 2025, number 1 for World's Finest. Next up, we have the all-in Zatana book. Yes, Zatana is back and drawn, written, colored, everything by Jamal Campbell, who recently was on the interiors for Joshua Williamson's run of Superman. $24.99 or $17.99 at 152 pages, coming out on the 4th of November. This is going to collect the 6-issue Zatana limited miniseries. Next up, we have a Long Halloween, The Last Halloween standard size hardcover trade paperback. This is the last tale ever told from the Masters, Tim Sale and Jeff Loeb, on their hallowed version of The Dark Knight. You also have other creators such as Becky Cloonan, Eduardo Rizzo, Bill Sienkiewicz. This is every single issue, a sort of a tribute with different artists to the late and legendary Tim Sale. $39.99 or $29.99 if you prefer either one, at 352 pages, coming out on the 25th of November. This is going to collect issues 0 through 10 of The Last Halloween, and the final collaboration between Loeb and Sale on issue number 0, like I mentioned. Next up, we have Robin and Batman, Jason Todd, standard size hardcover trade paperback. This is the sequel to the Robin and Batman series by the same creative team that brought you Robin and Batman, of course, and Descender, Ascender. Of course, Dustin Nguyen, no stranger to Batman. This is $17.99 at 144 pages, or $24.99 for the hardcover. Coming out on the 25th of November, this is going to collect issues 1 through 3 of Robin and Batman, Jason Todd. The next trade paperback I'm going to be talking about is none other than New World Rising, which is the first arc of Green Lantern Corps. Yes, spinning out from the pages of the Dawn of DC Jeremy Adams Green Lantern run, we have got a brand new Green Lantern book, this time with Morgan Hampton, who was recently on the Dawn of DC Cyborg 6-issue series, joining in on the co-writing duties along with Fernando Pasarin, who is no stranger at all to the Green Lantern mythos, of course, drawing the run in 2011 with Peter J. Tomasi on writing, Viken Marion, and Amanse Nahuelpan. $17.99, 120 pages, coming out on the 11th of November. This is going to collect the first 5 issues of this brand new ongoing series covering the entirety of the Green Lantern Corps. Next up, we have Batman, the Brave and the Bold Across the Universe with Tim Seeley, Mark Russell, Joshua Hale Fialkoff, Kelly Jones, John McKell, and Lysandro S. Theron. $17.99, 168 pages, coming out on the 28th of October. This is going to collect stories from issues 13 through 16 of the ongoing Batman Brave and the Bold anthology. Next up, we have an absolute Batman to fill in the next part of the Grant Morrison saga. We saw the Batman and Son Absolute. Now we are getting the Batman R.I.P. Absolute by Grant Morrison and Tony S. Daniel. One of my favorites in the Batman line, if you will, Batman or Detective Comics, in that specific ongoing. One of my favorite Batman stories ever at $100 at 440 pages. Coming out on the 3rd of March next year. This is going to collect DC Universe issue number 0, along with Batman 676 to 681 and issues 700 to 701, 702. Issues 700 is, of course, the time and the Batman one-shot with a whole bunch of artists joining Grant Morrison on their script, and then the missing chapters of R.I.P. on issues 701 to 702, drawn by Tony S. Daniel. Next up, we have Absolute Day Tripper, the 2026 edition by Gabriel Ba and Fabio Moon at $100, 304 pages, coming out on the 17th of March, collecting the 10-issue series along with more than 50 pages of bonus material. And I just want to give a quick shout out to our amazing contact over at DC, Dennis Kitchens, for not only being so receptive and so kind with our time in discussing all of these collected editions, but also being able to push this up as a result of the most recent Absolute hardcover edition poll. Yes, you guys are the reason that this has been able to happen. This was slated for way down the line in terms of years, but because of your guys' voice and the votes, we were able to receive this so early. I'm so excited for this book to happen. And again, I want to thank all the folks over at DC to do this. Another big thank you to Dennis Kitchens and the folks over at the DC Collected Editions Department for this as well. Next up, we have the Compendium 2 of Injustice Gods Among Us, the second half of the video game Prelude tie-ins, and this was an integral part of my childhood. Brian Buccellato this time joins Tom Taylor with Redondo Samper and Marco Santucci. $59.99 at 1,064 pages, so this is a big one, folks, coming out on the 11th of November. Collecting issues 1 through 12 of Year 4 and Year 5 annual number 1, along with, oh my goodness, Injustice Year 4, issues 1 through 12, along with the annual number 1, Injustice Gods Among Us Year 5, 1 through 20, along with Year 5 annual number 1, and Ground Zero, issues 1 through 12. Next up, we have the second complete collection of Super Sons by Peter J. Tomasi, this time with Carlo Barberi joining him. This is going to collect the tail end of the first Super Sons run, along with the 12-issue Adventures of the Super Sons run, with Challenge of the Super Sons issues 1 through 7 and stories from Robin 80th Anniversary 100-page special and DC Terrors Through Time number 1. That's a nice Dan Mora cover. That is super early too, and I remember picking that up at the comic shop. Next up, we have the Wake 2025 edition by Scott Snyder, Sean Murphy, and Matt Hollingsworth. At $19.99, 256 pages, this is going to collect the 10-issue Wake series. We got Secret 6 by Gail Simone, Omnibus Volume 2. Collecting Secret 6 issues 17 through 36, along with the new 52 run of Secret 6 issues 1 through 14 from 2014, and Suicide Squad issue 67, along with Doom Patrol issue number 19 as part of the Suicide Squad versus the Doom Patrol 3-part crossover, if you will. Coming out on the 4th of November, this is $125, 912 pages, and also features a brand new cover by the amazing artist Nicholas Scott. Next up, we have Superman, Our Worlds at War Omnibus Volume 1, Prelude to War. So the City for Tomorrow era by Jeff Loeb and Ed McGuinness is finally getting around to a big oversized form. $125 at 816 pages, coming out on the 11th of November. This is going to collect Action Comics 763, 777, and 779 to 780. Adventures of Superman issue 576 and 592 to 593, Batman Our Worlds at War number 1, Green Lantern Our Worlds at War number 1, Superboy issue number 89, Supergirl issue number 59, Superman 151 to 154, 159 and 170 to 171, Superman Lex 2000 number 1, Superman Our Worlds at War Secret Files and Origins number 1, number 1, I should say. Superman, the Man of Steel, number 98. 109 and 114 to 115. Superman Y2K number 1. Wonder Woman 171. Young Justice, Our Worlds at War number 1, and Stories from the Adventures of Superman 586, President Luthor, Secret Files and Origins number 1, Superman 165, and Superman Metropolis, Secret Files and Origins number 1. Next up, we have another biggie, which is none other than the Warlord by Mike Grell Omni Volume 1. Mike Grell at $100, 704 pages, coming out on the 25th of November. This is going to collect the first 36 issues of Warlord, along with the first issue special number 8. This also will have a brand new painted cover by Mike Grell, which is not finished yet, as we have the image below you here somewhere today. Next up, we have The Human Target by Tom King and Greg Smallwood, the deluxe edition. I know a lot of people around my life have been waiting for this. It is finally here. $49.99, 456 pages, coming out on the 25th of November, collecting the crime mystery, which is, of course, Human Target issues 1 through 12 and Tales of the Human Target number 1. We also will be getting a nice book with some pretty nice pages, as you can see down below. Brand new dust jacket, brand new everything. Next, we have the New Teen Titans Judas Contract Deluxe Edition hardcover, the 2025 edition, with a brand new cover by the legendary and late George Perez at $29.99, 216 pages on the 18th of November. This is going to collect the New Teen Titans issues 39 through 40, Tales of the Teen Titans 41 through 44, and the annual number 3, along with pages from World's Finest Comics issue number 300, which was in the DC Finest New Teen Titans, or Teen Titans, the Judas Contract. Next on the list, we have Why the Last Man Unmanned, which is the first of the Why the Last Man storyline ongoing by Brian K. Vaughan and Pia Guerra. $9.99 at the same DC Compact price count. At 248 pages, coming out on the 21st of October. This is going to collect the first 5 issues of the series. Next up, we have V for Vendetta. So if you've never read this before, this is an Alan Moore and David Lloyd classic at $9.99. 136 pages, coming out on the 4th of November. This is going to collect the first 10 issues of V for Vendetta. Next, we have the 3 DC Finest in the catalog. The first one is, of course, Crisis on Infinite Earths Part 1, a part of the events line. So this slides in right before your 0-hour DC Finest trade paperbacks. $39.99 at 560 pages on the 21st of October. This is going to collect DC Comics Presents 78, Crisis on Infinite Earths issues 1 through 4, All-Star Squadron 50 to 52, Fury or Firestorm 41, Infinity Inc. issues 18 through 19, Detective Comics 555 to 558, Green Lantern 194, Justice League of America 244, Batman 389 to 391, which double dips with the Red Skies DC Finest trade paperback, The Loser Special number 1, Wonder Woman 327, and pages from Swamp Thing 39. Next up, we have DC Finest Super Friends, The Fury of the Super Foes. This is a Ramona Fradon special at $39.99, 512 pages, coming out on the 4th of November. This is going to collect Super Friends 1 through 26 and that crazy Aquaman with limited collector's edition issues C41 and C46, along with the Aquateers Meet These Super Friends mini comic, which was not a part of the catalog, but it is now here solicited. Last but not least, we do have DC Finest War. The Big Five arrives. Seems like they want to do a war anthology series, if you may, for the DC Finest line, and we are getting that here in this $39.99 and 680-page thicky trade paperback coming out on the 11th of November. Our Army at War 54 to 57, Our Fighting Forces 17 through 20, Black Hawk 108 to 111, All American Men of War 41 to 44, GI Combat 44 to 47, and Star Spangled War Stories 53 to 56. Now, if you want to pre-order these books for your collection, check out our sponsors.
If you're in Europe and you're interested in buying these books, definitely check out Walt's Comic Shop in Berlin, Germany. They have the cheapest pre-order prices, flat shipping rate of €12 for all EU countries, emails answered within 24 hours, waltzcomicshop.com, and you can use the code nearmintcon at checkout and get free shipping for all EU countries with your first order over €40. That's Walt's Comic Shop, your reliable source for omnis and premium collected editions in Europe. Ting!
CheapGraphicNovels.com, your online home for graphic novels and collected editions up to 50% off cover price. They have excellent shipping and prompt and helpful service. Check out their bargain deals for up to 90% off cover price. And don't forget, the CGN also takes pre-orders. That way you don't miss out on the hottest releases. And they are currently running a special promotion for you minties. If you're a first-time customer, after receiving your order confirmation email, reply back to that email and let them know Near Mint Condition sent you their way. They will then apply a free shipping promotional credit to your next order in the US. Cheap Graphic Novels, your source for the hottest books with the kind of deep discount, quality shipping, and customer service that will keep you coming back for more.
And that is going to be it for me. Let me know down in the comments section if you are excited for any of these. I know that there were a couple of surprises in here, but I would like to say I am completely floored with all of the decisions that the DC has been making, and it makes me very happy. Maybe not my wallet, but it does make me very happy. But let me know again in the comment section below if you enjoy this. I am Dom of X. Please stay safe, Minties, and have a great day wherever you are.